Waymo gives 100,000 robotaxi rides per week, but still isn't profitable. What's going on? Hey, what's up everyone? Today we're diving into the wild world of robotaxis, specifically, Waymo's fleet of self-driving cars. Now, they've made huge strides, but as cool as it sounds, running a robotaxi empire isn't exactly a goldmine just yet. In fact, despite giving 100,000 rides every week, Waymo still isn't making a profit. So, how's that possible? Let's break it down. Waymo, the self-driving division of Google's parent company Alphabet, is giving more than 100,000 rides per week in San Francisco, Phoenix, and Los Angeles. That's double what they were doing just back in May. They've locked down a big chunk of the robotaxi market. Former CEO John Krafcik even said it himself, the fully autonomous driving industry is just an industry of one, Waymo. But, as amazing as this sounds, here's the catch. Despite all these rides, Waymo is still losing money. A lot of money. Alphabet's experimental division, which includes Waymo, reported an operating loss of $2 billion in the first half of this year alone. Waymo's robotaxis are a big part of that. Now, here's the sobering part. Even as the leader of the robotaxi industry, Waymo is still deep in the red. It's a reminder that the road to profitability for robotaxis is long, and might even lead to a dead end. So why is Waymo burning so much cash? Let's start with their fleet of self-driving Jaguars. These aren't your everyday rideshare cars. They're special, fully autonomous Jaguars that cost up to $100,000 each. And Waymo provides their cars, unlike Uber or Lyft, which rely on drivers to supply the vehicles. Waymo also has another challenge, creating incredibly detailed maps for every city it operates in, which is a time-consuming and expensive process. So, the expansion comes with heavy research and infrastructure costs. When Waymo announced a big expansion in California, Google had to reinvest $5 billion into the company. That shows faith in Waymo but also highlights how expensive it is to expand this kind of business. And it's not just the money, Waymo also has to overcome public skepticism. People are still hesitant to trust self-driving cars. Although Waymo has a great safety track record, any major crash could be a PR nightmare. Just look at their competitor, Cruise, which got into hot water after regulators investigated it for safety concerns. So, what's the game plan? Waymo's chief product officer says that the company expects costs to come down over time. They're rolling out a new generation of robotaxis, made by the Chinese automaker Zeekr, to replace the more expensive Jaguars. This could be a key move toward eventual profitability. But Waymo needs to be smart about which cities to target next. The New York Times points out that Waymo could focus on areas with a shortage of Uber or Lyft drivers, or cities where public transportation isn't great. These could be gold mines for future growth. So where does this leave Waymo? Well, they're leading the robotaxi industry and giving more rides than ever, but the financial road ahead is still bumpy. With huge costs and slow returns, it's clear that while the tech is impressive, the business model needs time to evolve. Will Waymo eventually become profitable, or is the robotaxi industry cruising toward a dead end? Only time will tell. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Would you take a ride in a self-driving Waymo? Thanks for listening.